Hi. What I'm going to talk about is based on an observation that the funds that are allotted for a certain group of the society or a certain section or for a certain goal meant for larger good of the society takes longer in a developing or a least developed or an underdeveloped country economy to reach the place where it is meant for. It takes longer to reach the base level. So let's just compare it with a fountain of water, because water is also a flowing energy and so is money. So the water that flows or spills out of a fountain reaches the base soon enough in a developed nation, while it takes a long time to reach in a developing or an underdeveloped nation, because it has to cover a lot of steps. It's like a series. It's like um, a long steps, a long distance that it has to cover, right? So what you could do, it is a straightforward suggestion that I want somebody in position to toy with, or maybe it's already in the realm, but I have not known about it. So the straightforward solution is cut the number of steps. That's it. And how could you do that? It could be done through fiscal policy. Fiscal policy is a policy through which you affect the consumption level in a country or a region, because you cut taxes or you increase taxes, you cut public spending or you increase public spending. So if when you increase public spending and cut the tax rates, obviously people are left with more disposable income to spend over things that they buy. Okay, so uh, what you could possibly do is that if people at any stage or falling in any income slab, they are able to provide employment to other people, they are going to get rebates in the tax that they pay. And this would just not include the domestic help or the house helps that we employ, because we do it anyways, or we may not want to do it, it's our discretion, or the cleaners or the sweepers that we pay every month. But it should be based on the number of people you employ who are involved in productive infrastructure building. What is productive infrastructure building? Like the high investment projects, capital intensive projects like road building and port building and telecommunication network and telephone network is not there anymore, or maybe it's condensing. Electricity network, all these things are high investment projects, so that can't be a place where an individual or an organization would put their hands into. So either you employ people as an individual, or you become part of an organization or a team that focuses on building green belts around your locality, or build alternate energy sources, so that whenever there's a power cut, you could draw from them. You could do some good deed by giving that power supply to people who are not able to provide for themselves, or are running some tiny industry unit. So basically, all these productive infrastructure, which government has not been very successful in delivering in a country, especially developing or an underdeveloped country, because they already have too much work to do, and there's too many levels to cover, and there are too many corrupt people hungry for commission, that who eat away this money. So people should be rewarded if they are able to take initiative in employing other people, and in this way making things easier for the country. Environment is not on our priority in a developing country. It's not on our priority. It should be, because that affects our life expectancy, and unhealthy people are not productive no matter whichever sector they may be a part of: agriculture, manufacturing, tertiary, whichever sector. So this will have a dual, a compound benefit to draw from. Give people tax rebates on the basis of the good they do. The second thing is that there are certain places where the municipal corporation charges you everything for the amenities they provide, and the amenities are not good enough. Like, I'll give you an example of a place that I visited when I was in Mumbai. That's Bandra. We stayed there for some time. My sister used to stay there, and it was a very clean, nice place as far as the infrastructure is concerned. Then we also took some. We also stayed for some time in Warsaw, which is which is an okay place, but the sorry for the noise. Which is an okay place, but there is a real problem of water clogging, and many people there have pets, so there is dog's poo everywhere. It's full of shit when you walk on the pavement. So there should be a separate zone for it, and I mean there should be the corporation, municipality of any zone should be intelligent enough to see what we go through. And especially if you're part of a metro, you're a part of a PR of a country. And I'm just talking about this place because I've been there. There must be other places as well. So this is just a random example. So the municipal corporation should be fined if they are not performing well, whether it's in the in regulating the sewage, drainage, water clogging, etc. And this knowledge should be brought in the public domain. And all the places, localities where the municipal corporation is working very well, they should also be rewarded, applauded. I'll sum it up. Give tax rebates to people who do good, or either on an individual level, or they are a part of a group that does some productive infrastructure building. Second thing is make the work of the municipality more taught, because that's required. Okay, thank you, bye.